Jamie Kelly here of Approximate Productions. Here's a quick BTS of some of the special effects work we did for Emily Adaire's sci-fi featurette, Eggs. We were going for a classic spaceship intro, so we just went with our guts and picked out some long Nerf guns. JB Weld, super glue, and rubber cement were the name of the game to get this whole thing put together, allowing us to secure multiple joints and various greeblies. We essentially made the whole thing up as we went along. The build does include some inside jokes, including one of my old state IDs and my very first shotgun microphone, circa 2010. After several days of tearing apart the Nerf guns and then reassembling them into the shape of a ship, some additional detail work and a few base coats of primer were in order. We painstakingly cut out rhombuses of thin cardboard and applied them to the exterior of the ship. I fucked up a little bit by applying a few initial coats of semi-gloss primer, but quickly corrected my mistake by applying a few additional coats of matte primer. To finalize the exterior of the ship, we used a dark gray matte paint. While the paint was drying, we took some time to prep some RGB LED light modules that fortuitously happened to be the same size and diameter as the ship's thrusters. We then detailed the ship with a solution of matte black modeling paint and tap water. Filming the ship was as simple as picking out the appropriate lens. We went with a Sigma Art Series full-frame 20mm with an EF mount as we shoot on a Canon C70 that includes the proprietary speed ring. We shot the scene with a single light source, an unmodified 300-watt LED COB at 5600 Kelvin. We wound up shooting one plate of the ship and one plate of the thrusters, which would later be comped in post-production. Shooting the monster involved a lot of various loops and sticky stuff, and it was a really gross ordeal. We had to makeshift some puppetry and clever camera angles and some positioning rods, and film it all against a red screen rather than a blue or green screen in order to key out the monster appropriately. Well, I hope you found that extremely truncated behind-the-scenes view of some special effects work interesting. And blah, 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 who cares, from fuckme.com.